Want Time Free Nation has declared.
All right. Is that Helene? Hello, Helene.
Hello?
Hello. All
Bonjour.
right. I'm going to go ahead and get started, Tam, okay? Just because we're a little bit after 7 here. I want to respect everybody's time. First of all, I want to introduce myself, you guys. I am Angie Carrier, and I am absolutely so excited for each and every one of you, whether you are a guest or you are here because you have already got started. I've
Sorry.
never quite seen
No.
any. Oh, we have a couple mute problems. That's okay. If you could put yourself on mute real quick, that'd be fantastic. Um, you know what? Just a few short weeks ago, I was introduced to Nueva, and I just want to share with you how this took place in the shortest version possible. You know what? I was in a place where I was just really not looking for anything, but at the same time praying for something. If that could make any sense to you. It was just looking at some things that weren't quite working great in my business. And it's like, oh my gosh, what do I do next? I'm 54 for heaven's sakes. And I received a call from a friend who let me know about something that she firmly believed in. Now, you have to understand that when I was introduced to this, Nueva was just not even getting started. It was just built, just a vision. But here's what happened is there was a handful of women that I totally fully respect and respected. And it
No.
100% blew my mind that these women were going to shut down $1 million a year income, a $500,000 a year income, a $250,000 a year income, and there's more. And they were shutting it down because of their absolute belief in this company that was about to be born. And I was so blown away that I literally thought, you know what? If these women who I respect and have watched them build businesses can actually stop dead in their tracks, resign from a company that is fully functioning to move to a company and start at zero. And you know, some companies will pay you to come over. That is not what took place. They literally went to zero income with the belief in this actual company and the leadership of this company. I was like, I'm on board. Guys, I didn't even know what it was. All I knew is that these women could see the vision that I didn't even know how to see. And I ran. And I instantly said to them, I need to call Tammy, a girlfriend of years and years, a colleague of mine for years and years. We need to have this conversation. And I talked to her about what I saw, what I felt, and I jumped in with both feet, and so did she. It was the most amazing opportunity. Every day, my heart was totally filled. When I saw their vision statement, Nueva exists to elevate lives through clean, optimized health, wellness solutions, transformational leadership, and purpose driven community. I mean, that's everything that we believed in. As an existing health coach, it's like all the cards just aligned. Not only that, though, because I have a lot of people that are joining us that aren't in the health and wellness industry. They actually understand this particular profession of multi-level marketing and they're so excited. Then they learned about the products we're going to be representing and boom, they were 100% on board. It has grown from zero in the last, I'm going to say 2 weeks to we're over 280 of us. And some of you are just like out there sharing it with the world, especially with the fact that we right now have free pre-enrollment to get your spot, which we still have a few more days. So in saying that, I know you're in the right spot. I know we're in the right spot. I hope those of you that are guests are going to join us today. But let me turn it over to Tam, and we are going to talk a little bit more about what the heck this is. That's the backstory. Let's hear what it actually is.
And before we do that, I just want to say as well, like similar story to Angie, but I'm gonna give you an analogy. A couple of years ago, I wanted to grow some sunflowers. And I did all the research. I bought the best product. I bought the most organic sunflower seeds, if you will. I got the compost. I got the best topsoil. I got all of the things and I planted them. And weeks were going by and nothing was growing and nothing was growing. And I was like, what the heck? Like I was watering them. I was like starting to question myself, like, why are my sunflowers so weak, so spindly? And I was looking over my neighbor's fence and I was like, their sunflowers are growing beautifully, these huge, huge, beautiful sunflowers. And one day the neighbor popped his head over and he was like, that area of your yard only gets 2 hours of sunlight, right? And I was like, dawned on me. I had all the best products. I was doing all the right activities, but I had planted them in the wrong environment. And the lesson for me recently was, you could be doing all the right things in the wrong environment and things just won't grow. And that's what I was feeling about my previous business. And I literally out loud said to the universe one day, I remember walking into the bathroom, please just give me an answer to what my purpose is next. And I was going to swear there for a second. I'm not even kidding you. Within 45 minutes, I got a call from Angie. So the fact that she was praying for something, not knowing she was praying for something, I was literally praying for something. And she called me and I was 100% on board as well. And I had recently been talking to my friend Kim, and I was on Facebook, like this was within like maybe 24 hours. And I seen that she was visiting another good friend of ours. And I was like, I got to tell her. I got to tell her right now. So I got off on the phone or I got on Messenger and I messaged Kim. And Kim, do you want to share what happened with you next?
Had to unmute there for a second. Yes. So many of you might know this. Some of you don't know me, that I chose to step away from this industry for many years. And I kind of fought being involved in this whole thing. It was just a personal choice. I thought Party Light was a one and done. And Tammy and I were kind of connecting and for several months with her other business. And I did this to everybody. No, 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 no. I put up every stop sign. Every time anyone tried to offer me anything, I said no. Because you can imagine after 30 years, we've all had about 30 years, I think we determined.
Yeah.
And this, so we have almost 100 years collectively between Angie and Tammy and I in direct selling, network marketing experience. And I was like, I was just done. And I was pretty tough on Tammy. I'm very tough. I absolutely not. Maybe the product, health and wellness into it. Yeah. Okay. She goes, that's fine. You can get into this for the product. That's totally cool. So one thing leads to another. But yeah, I was in Iowa visiting a very dear friend and we both listened to Tammy's message and went, no, not interested. So I get anybody who might feel at all like that. And I didn't have the same experience that Tammy and Angie had with praying for something different, but I had been going through almost 5 years of job searching hell. Okay, there, I swore, hell. It is, if any of you have ever done that, it's soul crushing. And I had many jobs, several jobs, but it didn't fit the bill. And getting back into this, I've forgotten what it's like to be around people who want for you, not from you, and people who want to help you rise and people who encourage you and support you and love you and just want nothing but the best from you. That's not what it's like out in that world. And give me a little in the chat if you understand that. It is not like that. So I couldn't seem to stay away. Lori, I know Lori Walsh, you heard my video the other day I did on the Masterpiece Rocks page, and she responded to that, and you seem to understand. So yeah, I stuck my toe in, you guys, and here I am, and I'm leaning in pretty big because everything I've heard, the leadership of this company is phenomenal. And the leadership that with Tammy and Angie and above us, I heard about people leaving $1 million with their company, $1 million to go to zero to come here. And I thought, what the hell do I have to lose? I have nothing to lose. So yeah, there's my little side story. So continue, Tammy.
Okay, awesome. So much fun. Okay, let's go back to this. And I think we're going to talk a little bit about like what is social retail and what do we do here? And basically all we do here is we share links from our phone. We teach other people how to share links. It's as simple as that. And we make money doing it from our phone. But we've also created this incredible community. As you can see already, it's already thriving. And one of the things that I'm super pumped about, that I love about this company is, you know, they're saying that products that are safe, that are BPA free, that don't have animal testing, that are gray water safe, that are gluten free, that have published clinical trials, that have patent pendings. That's what they want to be the norm, not the exception. So the things that they're creating here and bringing here are going to they've blown my mind so far. And I've been in this space and I've been looking and going, what the heck? And what I truly love, I mean, this webinar tonight or this Zoom, this get together of us is, you know, probably half Americans, half Canadians. For us Canadians, it's really important that I knew and that you know there's no tariffs and no duties, which is so good. And I believe so much in these products. I have no doubt that they're going to go viral. And the first product I want to tell you about, this is something that when I first heard about it, I just got to be honest, I was like, I don't really understand how it is. It's that new, it's that cutting edge, it's peptide therapy. Now, before I get into this peptide therapy, I want to tell you that there's only two quality peptide therapy makers in North America, and we've partnered and have exclusive rights to one of those. No other company has a product, a peptide product. And if you're like, what's a peptide? Let me just tell you this. I can hook you up, and so can the person that invited you here today, with a group that we have called Social Retail, the New Wave. So ask for your invite if you're not already a part of that Facebook group. And you can listen to doctors and holistic nutritionists and all the people in the health space talk about what these products are and what they do. But what I want to say to you that I feel is important is this product has only two ingredients, two types of peptides. Let's see if maybe Angie, are you able to? Thank you. Two types of peptides. Now, if you want to know what a we got one more person. We got to mute there. Angie, can you help me out? Trying to see. There we go. There we go. Okay. There's only two types of peptides in this Nueva body. And what they do is they're going to promote weight loss. They're going to promote lean body composition. I mean, who doesn't want that? They are going to support healthy cholesterol. They're going to help with having a healthy insulin, because I don't know if you know this, but so many people right now are insulin resistant and it is causing a world of health problems. So it's going to help with that. It's going to provide antioxidant support, fighting all the stressors in our lives. It's going to help with your cellular function or your mitochondrial function and metabolic health. And one of the doctors that's on board with us here at Nueva talks about aging like fine wine or aging gracefully, and as opposed to, you know, stopping the clock. But essentially what these two peptides are going to do is help slow the aging process. And one thing I learned that I'll just share with you about peptides and what they do, they signal your body to do different functions. And those functions used to happen naturally, but now we start to get older, those functions are not working as optimally. And that's what this Nueva body is going to do. It's going to help to optimize your health once again. So that's the first product. Peptide therapy, look it up. If you follow any of the celebrity doctors, their podcasts, their Instagrams, you're going to see a lot about peptide therapy. The other product I'm really excited about, and I thought I was a collagen snob, but I have learned so much about this new snow collagen and why it is superior to so many other products on the market First and foremost, it's a type 2. Now, I had learned about type 1, I had learned about type 3, which have all the beauty benefits. But type 2, what it's known for, it's basically all about keeping your body together. It's about the elasticity, the ligaments, the muscles. It helps that, and it has the side benefit of the beauty. And this type 2 is chicken. It's derived from chicken, but the other ingredients in here are so effective for beauty. And I mean, who couldn't use a little plumping, right? So tremella mushroom mimics hyaluronic acid. Now, if you're a woman, I know there's a lot of guys on tonight too, but if you're a woman, you probably already heard of hyaluronic acid because it's what retains water to keep that plumpness, to keep that freshness in our skin. Well, tremella mushroom, of course, there's so many mushrooms out there right now that do all sorts of wonderful things for us. But this particular mushroom, one molecule can hold up to 500 molecules of its weight of water. So when you ingest tremella mushroom, it literally helps you to stay hydrated so that your skin looks, has that wonderful glow to it. And the great thing about this snow collagen, it's going to come in like a fluffy powder. It's flavorless. You can add it to absolutely anything, your water, your smoothie, your chia seed pudding, whatever it is, your coffee, you can add it to anything and it won't change the texture or flavor of whatever it is you're eating now or drinking. Now, there's one product that, of all the products, I think is going to be the most viral product. And I'm going to pass it over to Kim because she's been really excited about this one particular product.
Nueva Nitro, baby. Oh my God, this product, you guys, is going to be so magically easy to sell. They will try it, they will buy it. Boom, like that. It's going to be so good. I cannot wait to try it. I need it like yesterday. So you can see from the screen the things that will help with athletic performance. This is why I don't know if I'm supposed to say Tom Brady uses it or not, but he does. He has cases of it, I hear, and so do many athletes because they know the athletic performance and recovery and the focus and all that kind of immune support. The main thing I've heard about is anti-inflammatory with this. So if you have any pain, if you're on the screen and we can see you, can you raise your hand if there's any pain in your body? Do you have anything? Do you wake up with pains? Do you ever feel tired? You guys, because if you feel tired chronically, your cells are tired. And that's what I heard. They've had all kinds of experts. We've had training and more training with experts on this. So you can see about increasing circulation, inflammation, fat metabolism, cognitive health, brain support health, antioxidants. It's so many amazing things that it does. And it's just water. But it's not just water, right? Because what it does is when you drink this water, you drink it in the morning and you pour it into water. I think from what I read, it changes colors. It tastes really fresh and delicious. You down the hatch and they say within 45 minutes, it's full effect, but all the testimonials shared with us 5 to 10 minutes, like this immediate, like, oh my God, this alert focus, this mood boost, because what it's doing, you guys, it's opening up your cells and it's getting in there. It's not just hydrogen water, it's the nitric oxide. And it also has, I wrote it down, citrulline, if I'm saying it right. Citrulline is the amino acid that they chose on purpose because it has better absorption and sustainability inside your cells. So when you put oxygen and hydrogen into your cells, your brain wakes up, your gut feels better, it heals, it does all these things, you guys. So, so amazing. And I wrote down this too. When you have less oxygen in your cells, you have more disease. You have more oxygen, you have less disease. So inflammation is just a trigger for everything, you guys. And I want to share this with you too, that I wrote down. Nitro is for two people. Okay, only two kinds of people. Those that are sick and they want to get well, and those who are well and they don't want to get sick. That's what it's for. So it's basically for everybody. And this will last you 20 hours. You guys, and the mood boost is real. It's not a placebo effect at all because this doctor said, no, that's part of it. It makes you, it's like a happy thing. This woman was going for a walk and she's waving at everyone through her neighborhood. And there was people who were tired or had a stomach bug or chronic pain. There's a pain element that it takes pain, helps reduce pain because of the inflammation and all of that. So does that sound appealing to anybody? Like you want to try this like now? How many of you guys would love right now? Oh my God, would love this. So yeah, so you can see the rest of the slides, but that's what I have to say about that, you guys. We need this. We're going to get little sachets we can give out to people and try, and they will want to never be without this.
Yeah, I can't wait to be handing those samples out, especially with immediate results, because so many health products, it takes 2-3 months for it to work. So to have our hands on something that works in 15 minutes, oh my gosh, I can't wait. Okay, let's talk money. Because, there's 2 reasons that people join a company like this. One, to get healthy. The second reason is to make money. If you want to do either of those or both, then you're in the right place. Now, one of the things that I found very attractive about this company's compensation plan is they pay you every single day. Every day that you make a sale, you get paid. And every day that you have someone come on board that gets started with package, you get paid on that every day as well. If you're somebody that just wants to sell to a few friends and family, or maybe even, just use the products yourself and, sell to your mom and your sister, up to 40% commissions. That is unheard of in this space, especially in this day and age. But more than that, and you don't even have to know what this means, just know how incredible it is. They are going to, for people that reach even the very first team leader level of leadership, they are going to have like share pools where they take all of the commissions that are earned in the company and divide it up and pay it out to the leaders. And if you're at the highest level, if you're a go-getter, they're going to have an elite bonus pool. Now, some of these bonuses are just for people that get in the door at this founder time, which is really, truly a moment in time. Like, I've actually never been a part of a company in pre-launch. So for me, this is super, super exciting. And again, for those of you that are Canadian, you get to buy these products in Canadian, which is in itself amazing, and you're going to get paid in USD. For Americans, you get to buy in USD and you get paid in USD. So I think that's pretty awesome. Now I got to share about this. How many of you have sold something ever in your career? Like, I mean, we all sell something no matter what industry, but if you have ever sold something, I want you to drop us a number 1 in the chat and let us know. Because what I'm really excited about is something that we're calling customer pods. Now, let me explain to you what this is exactly. When you go and get a customer here at Nueva, your customer is going to get their own link, your customer, and they can share that link with their friends and family. And why would they want to do that? Well, 2 reasons. Number 1, they love the product. And number 2, when their friends and family buy, they get free Nueva credit to put towards their next purchase. So it's like free product for customers to help you get other customers. Now, I mean, this product, I'm so excited to share, but I'm even more excited that my customers are going to help me share this product to make my job easier. And when they join the other customers, all of those customers are going to be like placed in a pod. So let's say you sell to Jane, and Jane sells to Mary, and she sells to Lori, and she sells to Julie. Well, all of those customers are going to be in a pod. Jane's going to get all the free credit, and you're going to get paid. And what's so great about selling a product like this is that it's consumable. So people are always going to be taking it, and then they're going to want more. And personally, I would never sell a product that wasn't consumable, because you always want to have your customers coming back for more. And when it's an effective product, they just automatically come back. In fact, they could go on subscription so they're never out if they want. So that is the customer pods. And this is what you're going to be earning 15% to 40%. Now, I love sharing what people are looking at doing to make an extra $1,000 a month. And I'm curious if any of you could use an extra $1,000 a month, or what you would do with an extra $1,000 a month, because this next slide is going to show you that when you reach platinum level sales each month, you'll be earning 30% of your sales. And that's what you need to do to make that $1,000. So if that's your goal, we can show you how to do that. Now, the other cool thing that I absolutely love, and this is again, people helping people, is when you help someone new get started, you're going to earn 20% on their first order. But when that person you enroll goes and signs a few people, you're also going to get 10% on those people's first order. Because you're the person supporting them, they're going to pay you on those people's first order too, which is mind-blowing. Now, I already shared this as social retail, and basically we're just sharing links and helping other people to share links. But I just want to share with you that I know myself, I know so many of us that came here, we didn't want to reinvent the wheel. We didn't want to develop systems and do all this stuff ourselves. And I'm so incredibly grateful to be part of a larger team with someone who is one of the top level leaders, not just in this company, but in the entire industry. Their names are Tony and Sarah Zelecki, if you want to go look them up. And they have all the systems in place. They've got the Facebook groups, they've got the social shareables that you can share to your Facebook so you don't have to be creating content. They have got the team development. They have got everything in place to make this like a 1, 2, 3 step system. And we're here to show you how to use those systems. Now I'm going to pass it back to Kim. She can tell you what you're looking at right now for getting started if you choose to get your spot and pre-enroll for free.
Tam, I just have a question I need to address from the chat.
Yeah.
Just before Kim gets started. So just real quick, there's been a question, and I believe this is one of the most common questions that people ask. How on earth can a company pay so much? And for anybody that has been in direct selling before, we've been asked this question many times. And here's the thing, we cut out the middleman. That's why direct selling, multi-level marketing is very lucrative, because if you think about it, we source the product, it goes to the warehouse, it goes to the customer. It doesn't go through all of the channels with all of the hires that have to happen in that particular world. Like if you think about, a department store. And so I know it's a common question, but that's really how companies can pay so much when you're looking at a direct selling or a multi-level marketing. So I hope that answers your question. If it doesn't, ask again, and we can get a different answer for you. But that is what we've experienced in this industry for the last 30 some years or 100 years between Tam, Kim, and I. All right, Kim, take it away.
Very good. Yeah, great question. People do ask that a lot. So, okay, I would love to know in the chat, if you're a guest here tonight, can you just write guest, just so we can track that, and maybe Tammy or Angie could just jot down the different guests that we have here tonight, and you'll know who right? The person who invited you, I hope, are on tonight, and it's okay if they're not. But we just wanted to get that down. So, okay, so right now, here's how it's going to roll, you guys, until I guess it's what days? Saturday, you guys? What day is the last day of the month? Friday. No, hold on. What? I ripped my May calendar out.
Saturday.
Saturday is the last day of the month, you guys. So until then, but we want you tonight. Okay, it'll take you less than 1 minute to pre-enroll. And pre-enroll for free, what that means is you get a spot. You earn a spot for free in our chart, right? And it's time stamped so you can get your hands on product sooner than later. So again, no risk. You have nothing to lose. This is a no-brainer, you guys. You're not walking away, I don't think, from $1 million like some of these people were. And that's how I justified it. I said, I got nothing to lose. You have to take some other companies' things out of your head. I know if you've been here and you were in Party Light and you've not been back in the industry like me, you got to take that out thinking, oh, am I signing up to be a consultant? It's not that way, you guys. It's very different. You are signing up, okay, to be an associate. You can be a social seller, okay, which means use the product. Tammy already talked about this. You can tell a couple friends, your mother, your sister, whoever, if you love it, great, you can make some money. You don't have to do that either. If you just want to use the product and get it sooner and decide later, you also can do this because we have a dual-sided compensation program. One whole side that is for people who are just social sellers. They don't want to build. They want to just sell, have the product and use it and maybe tell a few friends. You can do that, or you can build, you can do both. So why not enroll for free? We would love you to do it right now. You can ask the person who brought you here if they haven't given you their website yet. That's all you need. Website, click join now. You may need their username or their password, so you may need to ask them that. It doesn't always ask for that, but it will take you less than a minute, you guys. So just if you brought somebody here tonight and they're a guest, send them your website, you guys, right now, so they have it. And you will go in a very special drawing, you guys. So Angie is very generously put up, and Angie could probably talk about it better than me, this 21-day program, because she is the redefined chick. She's got the guns to prove it. I've taken her class. It's very hard in person at one of our RVP meetings, but this is all virtual. So Angie, I'll let you talk about that in just a second, but as soon as you enroll, we'll just do two things, you guys. We will add you to our group chat that we have. Each of us have a group chat on Facebook, and to the social retail group where you can access everything on there. All the videos under the featured tab is all the most important videos on the product and the things that we've talked about that you can take your time and watch them as you go. But if you're loving what you heard about the product, you guys, just do it. Just do it. Okay. So Angie, do you want to say anything more about the prize?
Absolutely. I am so excited to be able to offer this as a prize. I am running a 21-day Get Ready for Summer program. So I am a certified personal trainer and a weight loss coach. I love what I do with a passion. And my favorite thing to do is create a structured program that we can easily follow that tells you exactly what to do and how to do it and how often to do it to get the results you're looking for. Being in the health and wellness space, what a perfect opportunity. And Tam and Kim and I looked at what could we offer just as a, hey, let's do a fun draw, and realize that we have this sitting here waiting for you. It is so powerful, you guys. It actually starts on June 5th. So whichever one of you wins, you will receive this package for free, and you will get started in a virtual program that is going to support you in an exercise program that is exactly here's how to do it. You can add eating programs to it, and it's going to support your health and wellness and get you ready for summer. So that is what it is it's a 21-day package.
Awesome.
Okay, so we want to put you in that drawing, you guys. So enroll tonight. Okay. What do we say? We have different time zones. Should we say what do you think, you guys? By midnight Eastern, that would make it 10 for Central. Would that be good?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think we should just make it midnight for all time zones. So
Okay.
yeah, and then we'll do the draw later this week, maybe on June 1st or something. And did we tell everybody that this company is like not even open yet?
So exciting.
No, did we? Like, I'm like, I don't know.
I did in the beginning.
Oh, you did.
I
Okay.
did mention in the beginning. Yeah, I did.
Okay.
So, and actually, just a sec, Tam, because there's some other things in the chat here, I might as well quickly answer. One of them is our product's going to be approved by Health Canada. So because you heard me say in the beginning that we haven't started yet, yes, they will be approved by Health Canada, and they are not tested on animals. So those are the two questions that I caught on there that wanted to answer. Go ahead, Tam.
Okay, awesome. So the company is registering the products as nutraceuticals with Health Canada right now. So that's going to take some time. So what happens with all health companies, I've learned after being with health company myself, is they register the products. until they're registered and approved, we sell them not for resale. So that means we can still get them. And then as soon as they are registered with Health Canada, then we can have our own like Canadian team or like officially be in Canada. But we're going to be able to get those products immediately until they're fully approved. In the meantime, they're registered. And I just want to give an idea. We don't know about pricing, but I want to answer Sarah's question because she was on another product that I know she's going to want to compare. And just as an example, I was previously on a monthly subscription for collagen that was $120 US a month. And they're looking at the price range of this one, I think was at $69. Like obviously nothing's set in stone, but just to give you an idea, it's going to be significantly less than a lot of other comparable products on the market. So I forgot something super important. Tomorrow, we're learning about a fourth product.
Yes.
And I forgot there's so many people on here that want to hear about this. It's a travel product. So for those who loves to travel here,
Mhm.
okay, so there's a travel product coming out and we're learning about it tomorrow. So you'll want to get into that group that Kim told you about, the social retail, the new wave, because we're actually getting trained on this product tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern. And so what it's going to allow us to do is have significant savings on hotels and travels and resorts. And in fact, depending on which membership you go through, or go with this company, as far as I understand it. But like I said, we're getting trained on it tomorrow. You get like a trip a year or something of this nature. With all you have to do is pay the resort fees, and the company is going to give us 24-hour a day white glove service. So anytime you want to take a trip, you just call up this place and their concierge is going to help you plan that trip, curated trips for you. I can't wait to find out more about it. So of course, as a new social marketer that's pre-enrolled before this company officially launches, you'll be privy to that information as well. So I'm just going to say thank you to everybody so we can stop the recording, and just know that whoever invited you here obviously thinks you're the bomb. There's a reason they invited you here. They care about you. They want you to hear about this, and get the insider scoop before, it's out there to the masses. And we just want to thank you as well for taking the time to be here with us tonight and hear what we have to say. We're obviously very excited and would love nothing more than for you to be part of this community.
Love it.